Happy Monday. So today we are doing a little something different. We are doing some yarn art. I'm putting my glasses on. So I already have, well, this is what it's looking like so far. I'm making a Samus inspired head helmet with my yarn art, and this is how it looks up close. This is not a tutorial, it's more of a vibe with me. We're here and I'm chilling situation, so feel free to drop your questions and stuff in the comments, but you know, just here, show some support. And yeah, we're gonna get back to it. First thing I want to do is, of course, get my music. And so I know y'all probably like, how the heck you came across doing this, right? I see what happened was I've been putting in that work with my crocheting, and I need to give my wrists some breaks. So I decided to do that. So I'm not crocheting, even though I have a project that I am itching to finish. But you gotta listen to your body. So with that, I came across this new item of things to do. So I am making now wall art yarn. Wall art with yarn. Okay. So all I'm doing is using this Elmer's glue, and I'm just going where my heart desires. And I'm gonna surprise my brother-in-law. I like to use my scissors too, just to kind of like not have the yarn stuck on my fingers. Just like that. So right now, I'm just doing the green part of the helmet. And then I'll probably go back into it with the white and with the black and gray. So we're gonna be moving the camera in another view as well, so y'all can really get an idea of what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Hey Miriam, welcome. Don't forget to like the live, y'all. Let's get the likes up on the live. So yeah, this is my first attempt doing this, but it's going pretty well, and I'm hooked. I'm gonna be doing this a lot more often. What's going on? Welcome. So I'm trying not to make, I'm trying to make sure that there's no holes in here. And like what I'm really focusing is that my yarn is laying down, you know what I mean? Touching the glue. There's different glues you can use with this too. I've seen people use the tacky glue, fabric glue. I'm using the Elmer's glue. I found out Elmer's has a multi-purpose glue. So I got that. My daughter picked it up for me from Dollar General. So yeah, I'm like, wow, who knew? All right, so I'm actually almost done with the green area of the mask. And then I'm gonna go in, like I said, with the black. I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna do the surrounding parts of it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back around this area with black just so it can really pop, and then do like the background. So you want to make sure you use enough glue, because the last thing you want is to be done. And then, I do a lot for my home. You want to be done and then the pieces are like lifting up. So, you know, take your time. This is no rush. This is my new self-care routine. Why do I ask questions like, where do I live? I live in Connecticut. You trying to pull up? What's going on? What's going on? All right, so for this part, I'm just gonna do that. This is art, you know what I mean? Like, this cannot be duplicated. You're not gonna find this anywhere else, you know what I mean? All right, so let me pull up a picture. How y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me okay? Is it clear? So right now what I'm doing is I'm pulling up a picture of the helmet so I can figure out what I need to do next. So I'm gonna cut this piece off, and bam, that's what we got so far. Okay, so I'm just trying to find my inspo pick. Where is it? Okay. Don't forget to hit the likes, y'all. So next, I need some gray. Let me grab gray. I feel good because I just did my yarn wool. I just finished my yarn wool. I just reorganized it. So me finding my colors is like, got that. What is this? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do black. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna do gray and then black. So I need one piece of black. Now what I'm thinking is I could do one strand of black here. Nah, that's not gonna work because I only got enough space for that. I'm thinking about filling this in with gray and then going on top of it with the black. Let's see how that goes. And my only thing is, oh, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. Hot glue. Hot glue it is. Now, I don't know if my gray, I don't know if I like this gray. Let me get the titanium gray. Because this gray got like, that gray has like an orange tint to it. And I don't want that. So we're gonna use this gray for this piece. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my hot glue and then layer my yarn so that I could get what I'm trying to get. So I'm just pressing that in. And then more glue. And then, like I said, I'm just pushing this piece in. I'm gonna do overhead. Let me see. I think I'm gonna do overhead on how I'm doing this in a second, so y'all can see. So let me get that together. Let me get my little tripod together. Let me add some lights. Okay. So all right. Okay, here we go. I'm a lefty, so y'all gotta just deal with my angles, y'all. Just gotta deal with my angles. All right, so now that you got a better view what we're doing here, I will continue. I just wanted to, like I said, I never did this before, so I had to really plan out my layout. But I'm happy with it. Let me drink my hot chocolate. All right, so let's add some more glue. And don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. That's how, you know, this is my job, y'all. Like, come on, this is my job. You gotta show some support if you hanging out with me. See that? So when I get the glue gun, I'm gonna get a piece of black string, and then that's gonna give me that illusion of like the little box chamber that she got at the bottom of the mask. So I'm just gonna put the rest glue. This glue is all over my fingers. Hold on. See how I'm making sure that it don't got no gaps in between? I feel like that's important. Now, I seen people online using like the pen, and I made one. But I feel like I have better control of the yarn when I just kind of pick it up. I probably would use that one for like a more like freestyle project. But because this one has like structure and where I need things to be at, I don't know. Maybe that don't make sense. But it makes sense to me. But yeah, this is a perfect craft for me right now because it don't require much wrist movement. Okay, and then we're gonna cut real close and then push that down. Don't forget to hit the like button, y'all, if you're enjoying the live. See, that's why I like to use the scissor. I'm trying to kind of like get this part to stick down more. Yeah. And I don't really want it to overlap the red because we need to see that. I'm just gonna hold that there for a second. All right, so that's done. So next part I'm gonna do is fill in this part with the red. And this is the red. Press it in. So we're gonna pinch, push, and drag. See that? I don't want to see no white peeking through. I should have got the tacky glue. This is my first time doing this. And I got all my items from Dollar General. But I know for future references, I think I will go with the tacky glue. Like, even the Elmer's glue is super sticky. But I think that the tacky glue is going to hold it better. I should have went with my gut instincts. But like I said, I had my daughter pick this up for me. Like, I wanted to do an activity today. I just didn't want to go to the store. And then they closed Joann's next to me. So, y'all know I'm feeling lost. I don't have, like, a craft store next to me anymore to, like, just grab my little odds and ends. For me to, like, get my craft supplies, I gotta drive. Like, no, it's not a long drive, but it used to be easy. I used to be able to get up, walk to my craft store, get what I need to get, and then come back home. But now, like, I gotta thoroughly plan it out. I do want to go to Hobby Lobby at some point because I've never been there. If I do, I will definitely post all about it because I'm excited. I think I have a Hobby Lobby about 30 minutes away from me. So, maybe that would be my little place. I feel like I don't need to be up at Hobby Lobby right now. Hobby Lobby, Michael's be in my pockets already. And Hobby Lobby is going to end up earning a place in my heart. And, like, I don't feel like committing to another relationship like that. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. No, I don't think you're being picky at all. Have you done this before, Bill? Let me know because this is my first time doing this today. And let me tell you how. The way I was itching, because like I said, I cannot crochet. So crochet is usually my outlet of choice, you know what I mean? But I couldn't do that today. And it's cool. I like to challenge my creativity. But that was a good tip to try the tacky glue. I wonder if they got some at the Dollar Tree. I'm trying to think, do you guys think that I should, like, find a way to seal this? It did cross my mind. I'm like, how would I do that? You know how you, like, put Mod Podge at the end of your, like, your art projects? Like, what would be the equivalent to that doing yarn art? Oh, cool. Elementary teacher. I got a 5-year-old, so I could definitely relate to you. Always having amazing, creative ideas. Because me and my daughter, if you was to see my house right now, it looks like Halloween just threw up all over the place. I got these 2 little ghosts, and I don't know where we're going to put them, but we made them. We love a good project around here. But yarn coloring, I never heard of it. And I was scrolling the other day on TikTok because I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to find something, you know, to scratch my itch. And I seen this. Now I saw the macrame, you know, when they do like the other wall art. And I did think about it. I probably will still entertain that. But this one, it just really is really doing it for me right now. It's as exciting as crocheting, if that makes sense. Hi, it. I hope I said your name right. So I want the background. All right, so let me tell you what I got planned. So I didn't put the helmet in the middle of my canvas because I'm kind of like thinking, should I put the words Metroid at the bottom? Or should I put my brother-in-law's name on the bottom? You know? Like, what do you guys think? Should I put Metroid? I feel like if I put Metroid, it'll be more official. So I think I'm going to go with Metroid. My husband is going crazy. Hi, Donna. He's going crazy with this project. He's like, yo, I know you can do it. Now, this originally was supposed to be a hat. I started making a ski mask, right? But my wrist is just getting in my nerves. Like, I just can't, like, I'm getting a lot of pain. So I'm gonna have to go see my doctor for it now. But my wrist was just not letting me be great because usually I could crochet a hat in 30 minutes, right? So I'm like, okay, I never actually crocheted a ski mask. But if I could crochet a hat, then what's a ski mask? You know what I mean? But I just couldn't finish it. So I'm like, how else am I gonna do this? How am I gonna get this project done? And then it came to me. So it's a 2-for-1. I get my project done. I get to try a new art. This is amazing. Let me know if you're gonna try this. After I do this one, like, now that it's the holidays, let me tell you, I'm going to the Dollar Tree. I'm going to rack, listen to me closely, I'm going to rack up on these canvases because, all right, I spent $7 on this canvas. Not my fault. I told you, I let my daughter do her thing. She went to the store for me and she grabbed everything for me. Cool. However, Dollar Tree, they got the 8x10s. So that's gonna, like, this is a project that I already had pre-planned, but like when I get the Dollar Tree 8x10, like, I plan to do a few freestyles. So I'm gonna do that. I can't wait. But this one is 11x14, and Dollar General charged me $7. $7 for that, and then it was $2 for the glue. So technically, if you added up the glue with the canvas, that's about $9, $10, $11. And then I had to like print out a photo of the helmet and do all that extra stuff. So it takes a lot. It takes a lot to get to this point. But now that I'm at this point, it's coming together. So like I said, I'm using the scissors so everything can like lean into the glue nicely. And I'm just taking my time before I move to the next piece. But if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button so my channel could continue to grow, because that's what we're here for. But yeah, like I said, I did do the I made the little pen piece. It was simple. So what I did for the pen piece, I'm gonna show you real quick. Where's that? I used the ballpoint pens, and I broke it apart. I took this piece out. I took out all the inside stuff. And I just fed my yarn through. And because the yarn wasn't going through the way I needed it to, I used my, let me show you. I used my yarn needle. And then I just pushed it through. And I was able to feed and work with my yarn like that. But like I said, I'm not really using it. Not for this project. Chocolate break. Mm-hmm. Bill said, oh, okay. I knit. I'm just starting to crochet. I can now chain and single crochet. Okay, Bill. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, learn this early on in your crochet career. Learn how to do the foundation chain, right? But like, no, like, I don't know how to explain it. But it's like, it's the foundation chain, but it's also your first row at the same time. I know how to do it with the double crochets. I don't know how to do it with the single crochets. But if you got the single crochet, this week, if you want, focus on your double crochet and then learn your triple crochet and then learn your half double crochet. That's your homework. When you learn all of those stitches, you can make anything. And I'm not just saying that. Because before last year, I really just got into like making clothes last year. But last year, once I learned those main stitches, I'll be making skirts, dress, tops, blankets, star blankets. Like, it's like a whole different world. Knitting for me has not been an easy task. Like, I tried to make a headband and baby, that headband took me at least a week. Where's that headband now? I could not tell you. But it took some hard work and dedication to finish that bad boy. I'm gonna tell you that. Knitting is just not for me. I got the knitting stuff though, but I crochet, and like I bought the knitting needles because I'm like, whenever I need to take a break from crochet and I need to do something with my hands, I could have my knitting needle. So I do have it there, but knitting for me takes so long. Oh my goodness. I will give it another chance eventually because knitting and crocheting uses different muscles in your arms and your hands. So I would give it another try, but it would have to be for like a personal project because I ain't got the time, baby. To do that. I went to this cafe where I used to be like on Wednesdays or Tuesdays for like 2 hours. We would just come together, eat, and crochet. And this lady, she was making this beautiful knitted dress for a little girl, baby. And I was like, oh my goodness, so adorable. I ended up crocheting a cute baby set for my husband's friend. He's expecting his first child. And let me tell y'all, I made these cute cargo pants. It's on the channel. I made these cute cargo pants in 3 days. I've never worked so hard and fast in my life. But I did it, and I made it happen. And she was, like, I never met the girl, but she was so appreciative. She loved the gift. Bill said, I love being retired. I'm 66, and now I'm in the best of my health. Wow, I just knitted 100 hats for the local mission to give to the homeless. I have lots of time now. That's beautiful. Yeah, you know, with my free time, because it's raining today, I'm not in my backyard, but I love gardening. I just started really getting into it and understanding how everything works and how when you connect with your garden, like, it will provide the things that you need for it. And I say that because I suffer from seasonal allergies. And randomly, right? So I was like, yeah, I usually drink mullein tea, like, to help with my congestion. Even right now, I'm like sick. But anyway, I usually use mullein tea, right? So I was like, oh, you know, next time I see some mullein, I'm going to get me some mullein. I would love to have some mullein growing in my backyard. And, you know, mullein is a weed. So it just popped up in my yard. And I'm like, I'm connected now. I'm connected. My garden is now giving me what I need. Little gems, right? All right, so we're hitting the bottom now. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know to get the tacky glue. If I would have known better, I would have done better. But next time, I'm gonna definitely do it. If I start making commissions off of this, baby. I saw this girl, she sells her art like this, and she's selling her pieces for like $150. I'm like, listen, I understand it because it definitely takes hard work, you know? This is not easy. So, girl, do you. She was motivation. See, that piece moved. Ooh, it's getting real tacky. All right. Don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. And give me some hearts. I only got 10 hearts and the 60 of y'all in here. Unbelievable. Y'all need to get those hearts up. Get the likes up in the live, y'all. Hit the like button immediately. 63 of y'all and only 10. Unbelievable. Thank you for the hearts. 63 people up in here chilling with me, and ain't none of y'all say, let me give Marina some love and some TLC. She showed up today. She's showing up on Columbus Day. Not that I celebrate, but Columbus Day on a federal holiday, you know what I mean? For y'all, unbelievable. I guess we to the one person who hit the like button, I appreciate you. Y'all foul. Y'all are dead foul for that. But we're going to keep it going. Okay, I'm going to have to put some more glue up here because I don't like that piece is moving around. I kind of want to go, yeah. I know. I had to just now. It's not sticking. So I need to make sure it's enough glue. Had it been the other tacky glue, we wouldn't have this issue, but here we are. Okay, so press that down really good. Like I said, that just humbled me real quick because I guess I was moving too fast. Maybe the glue wasn't like drying, but it was lifting. And I did not want to have to come back and try to fix that. We live and we learn. I am making a yarn wool art piece inspired by Samus. So it's going to be a Samus helmet. If you play Metroid, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't play Metroid, then you wouldn't understand it. But this is kind of a big deal. I have not seen this anywhere on the internet. So I don't know how to tell you this, but you're kind of witnessing history happen. So, you know, like I said, just hit the like button. Because you ain't going to see this nowhere else. 45 people. Mm-hmm. All right. So, just pressing this down. And leave. Put some more glue. And that's not hair that you see there. That's coming from the black yarn. I'm not really worried about the glue because once it dries, you're not going to see it. So I'm pressing it down, pushing it up. We don't want no white peeking through. So I bought 2 of these Elmer glues because I don't know how much I'm going to need. And I don't want to have to. I feel like I'm going to finish this in one day because it's a new project. When I do projects the first day, like the first time, I tend to finish it the first day. But if I do this tomorrow, if I do another one, it'll probably take me, do another one tomorrow, then it'll probably take me a little bit of time, but that's all right. It's like an itch. I gotta finish it. I gotta see the end. So make it history. Absolutely. You heard? Make it history over in this channel. What? Tell a friend to tell a friend. All your Nintendo friends need to be watching this right now. Press it down. It's exciting because, like I said, I never made it before, so I just wanted to pop. I want everything to really pop. What I might end up doing is, if I feel like the design is kind of drowned out with the hot glue, I'm going to go over the black pieces and just like really make it like kind of like a 3D effect, if that makes sense. All right, so let's see how we're going to do this piece right here. With the glue dry and clear, it'll be just fine. Yeah, that's what I thought. Press that down. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about that piece over there. I'll go back in. I'm going to push that down like that. Boom. See that? I feel like using the scissors or even some tweezers really gives you that control. You know? Like, I'm using my scissors. I'm just pressing it down into the glue. You know? And then I'll pinch it. And then I just guide my yarn where I need to go. So that's done. And then I got all kind of tools when it comes to like jewelry making, and they're coming in handy for me right now. Ooh, gotta be very careful. Like Elmo Fudd, fix that. There you go. Boom. All right, so now we're gonna do this side. With the glue drying, you will hone your technique. Thank you for the encouragement. I love it. I love it because, like, this is so fun. I feel like me and my inner child's having a date right now. We're just having fun. Like, it's no pressure. I don't got no pressure to finish it. I'm not on a timeline. I'm not on a deadline. You know what I mean? Like, I get to just enjoy it. So I'm going to go in again with the red. Just like that. Oh, yes. I'm reading The Artist's Way. And in that book, it's all about, like, spirituality and how it's connected to your creativity. And by you not sharing it, it's very selfish of you. So by reading that book, it definitely gave me that battery in the back that I needed, you know? So if you are looking for a self-help book, check out The Artist's Way. And let me know if you try it. This is called a Samus helmet. It's inspired by a Samus helmet, rather. By Metroid. Oh, you make bags? That's cool. I've made crochet. I've made baby dresses, baby cargo pants. I made a few crop tops. I made some ruffle hats. I made the ruffle socks. I'm working on a nice cropped sweater right now. I'm working on the arms. I started on a sweater about a year ago. I have not gone back to it, but I do have plans to go back to it eventually. And especially now because Joann's went out of business, I could go now to apparently Michael's and grab some yarn. So I feel like all my granny squares are done. So for the project, and oh, I just hit 575,000 views on YouTube. Okay. What I was saying, because that just completely threw me off. I was like, where are you from? I'm from Harlem. Harlem, you heard. Push that up. If you guys are not doing this content creation with me, y'all slacking. I've been posting a lot of like motivational videos lately because like I'm starting to catch my footing when it comes to this content creation thing. And I realized on my journey so far, I've been the one making it more complicated than it has to be because we get so stuck on just everything. Like the apps have a million things, and when you don't know what you really need to focus on, like how I was, you get lost. You get really lost in the sauce. So I had took a content creation class, and I finally like understand what I was doing wrong. So I'm just like, listen, y'all, I'm trying to just motivate everybody, like get to that content creation bag, because literally anybody could do it. Like, seriously. I actually made money off of my Facebook, and that was a nice surprise. Like, I'm throwing that money right on my credit card. Yes, I am. Because why not? It's amazing. Oh, I need some more glue. I'm from Virginia, and Sanaya is from India. Sanaya, do you do anything like crochet or yarn related stuff? Just curious. Welcome to the live, by the way. But yeah, you are like, now that the holidays is coming up, I feel like it's more of a reason to kind of go hard with your content creation because it pays. It really do pays. Like, I'm not even, I don't make no money off of TikTok, of YouTube yet. We on our way. We on our way to get monetized. But like, to finally get monetized and actually receive a payment from a platform is like, okay, it's almost like free money. And I say almost because you gotta work. You got work to do when it comes to each platform. Like, Facebook gives you different tasks that you have to accomplish and create. I mean, and do every month or every week rather. So it really depends if you really want to do this, because it does come with work. But when that payout come out, you're like, I made money off of clicking. Sign me up. So listen to the tips that I am posting on the page, because I'm not just talking just to talk. I'm putting y'all on game for the free. Don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. Like this live, y'all. Like the live. Like the live. Oh, nice. So, Bill says, we have a large Indian community here in West Virginia. Charleston has a beautiful Indian center. That's dope. Listen, Sanaya, if you ever want to just send me something in the mail, right? Hear me out. I like chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. All right? You heard me? Chicken tikka masala with the garlic naan. So don't forget that. If you ever want to do something nice for me, your new bestie, your new online bestie, chicken tikka masala with the garlic naan. Every time it slaps. I love Indian food. What? I used to work for an Indian doctor, and he was the one who taught us how to like eat that chicken tikka masala. How you gotta dip that naan in that sauce and lick your fingers. It does not get old. Me and my husband love Indian food. That chicken tikka, oh my goodness. And then what's the other one called? I think it's called Samoas. It's like patalitos. Well, in Dominican culture, because I'm half Dominican, we eat patalitos. But y'all have like y'all version of it. I think it's called samosas. And oh, every time. I made chicken tikka masala. Yes. All right, so we're gonna push this up. I might need a break. I feel like I'm getting a little burnt out. So when it comes to creation, you can't rush it. I need to be excited the whole time. Because when it's done, then it's done. I want to get me a sari. Y'all be killing it with the saris and the makeup every time. I want to do one like a shoot, a photo shoot or something like that. That would be dope. I mean, with AI, you could do anything. But no, I want a real one. I want a real photo shoot. What did I eat today? So far, I had a Greek yogurt with a boiled egg with everything but the bagel seasoning, some strawberries, and 2 strips of bacon. I haven't eaten nothing else. Tonight, we probably have some barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken with mixed vegetables. We keep it simple around here. Meat and vegetables. That's the name of the game. So we'll eat like broccoli. We'll eat cauliflower. I usually like saute it with some onions and garlic. Baby, dinner is served. I had 3 hot dogs and chili with onions. That sounds good. Oh, wow. I like hot dogs. Cool. Give me 1 second. Right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. Hope you didn't miss me too much. I'm back. Okay. It's looking pretty good, though. I really think the beaded sandals that the Indian women wear are beautiful. I made some crochet style ones. I think those beaded sandals are beautiful too, especially like when you go to the beach, because you know when you go to the beach you're not really, I mean, when it's super hot, yes, you do want to have something on your feet, but for the most part, oh my gosh, I made some royal blue ones. I've never worn them personally myself, and that's my problem. I'll make my art and then they don't see the light of day. But this year I'm changing all that. I'm like, I made this cool ruffle hat and it has the evil eye on it. And I'm like, yo, next time I wear my little jeans or something like that, I'm wearing my hat. Like, for what was the point of making it? Yeah, they make these good curry puffs by my house. And they're not spicy. But they're from a Venetian place, so not the same. They're not even spicy. They're delicious though. Inside of it, they have like raisins, um, potatoes, carrots, and some love. I don't really know what else is in there. I just know it tastes good. And it's like in this pastry dough. So good. Push that up. Okay, so this piece needs some glue. Push that down. See, that's what I'm avoiding. I'm trying to avoid having to go back in. So I'm just kind of holding it in place. Thank you. My scissor leash was made when I be tucking in my ends on my crochet projects. Like, you know, you got to go in, tuck the ends, and then cut the tails off. And I always would lose my scissors. So this is all just double crochets going down. And I just made like a loop at the end, and I just added it to that. And then on this side, put my arm in it. So I never lose my scissors anymore. No, I made it. I didn't buy it. Probably took me like maybe 5-10 minutes. When you know how to crochet, you don't gotta buy a lot of stuff. I'm telling you. I feel like it's the ideal accessory during like Christmas time when you gotta, you know, do all those Christmas gifts and you keep losing your scissors. Perfection. I have scissors hanging from yarn on my chair side lamp. Oh, yeah. See, the thing is, I like to travel. I travel with my scissors, so they had to be portable. But I had these two scissors I have two of them. And I had them for at least a year now because I did this. Otherwise, I probably would have lost them by now. But I just hang them up on my little pegboard when I'm not using them. And when I need them, I hang it on my arm. Oh, Sanaya's leaving. Bye, Sanaya. Thanks for hanging out. If you're new here and just joining the live, we are working on some yarn wall art. And I'm working on a Samus inspired helmet. for my brother-in-law. He's like on my Facebook, like, what do you, he don't know I'm making this for him. And he's like, what are you working on? And I'm like, what do you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? I don't go crazy when they take my scissors. I just be like, listen, you're gonna use it. Just please replace it back where you found it. Thank you kindly. They can use it. I love that, like my youngest one, she's really into crafting like me. And like my oldest, she'll get the spark to do it sometimes. So like I said, long as my rule is put it back, we good. I'm making a Samus inspired yarn wool art piece for the first time. Welcome to the live. So we are yarn painting. This is called yarn painting. Hi, my sisters. It looks so good. Thank you. It's my first time doing it, so I really appreciate that. Ew. You have a 6-foot yarn painting? Is it like a freestyle? Oh my gosh. Do you have, is it on Facebook? I would love to see that. I'm just now getting into this craft. So this is my first piece, like you're witnessing right now, history. But no, seriously. That's amazing. Do you sell your work or do you just make it for your home? GL with this though. What does GL mean? So pressing that down. Oh, wow. Your friend dared you to... Listen, I love a good friend that's going to challenge all of your creative needs. I have friends like that. And I have this one friend. She'll send me, like, stuff to, like, make earrings. And then, like, sometimes I just want to try a new craft randomly. And, like, and she sent me, like, the wire and everything. So when it finally just was like, you know what? Let me try to do this today. I had everything. And I'm going to show you real quick. I made these beautiful earrings. You know, so when friends try to tell you or believe in you, believe them. Because sometimes they see something in you don't see in yourself. Those are so legit cute. Thank you. First time making them. Those are wonderful. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. It was so fun working with it too. So I follow Heather Boyd Wire on YouTube, and that's how I learned how to make them. It was so fun. This looks good, by the way. Because I was stressed for a second. Like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? If you are planning to try this craft, because I think it was Donna who said I would do this. Donna, just to let you know, don't ever use crazy glue or yarn. Okay? Okay. That's it. Now you get to create it. Because it has some type of chemical reaction. And you don't want that. So make sure you get some tacky glue or Elmer's glue. Like I said, I'm using the Elmer's Glue All multi-purpose glue. So, but don't use crazy glue. Ay, ay, ay. I pulled it. There we go. Boom. So now I'm going to clip it. Try to get close. You might get yourself some toothpicks. All right, I got some. Hold on one second. Let me go grab it. I got skewers too. All right, yeah. I'm going to grab. Okay, I grabbed a toothpick. Yeah, definitely working better. Thank you so much. And I can push that in. Way better. Absolutely. So let me just put a little bit glue there. Yeah. Thank you. I can tell teacher's experience. All right, let's take a minute. Let's look at it. It looks beautiful. I guess I'll start working on here. This area gets black, so I think all this is red. So we're gonna work on the red. Let me just look at my picture real quick to my reference photo, because I don't want to I don't want to get beside myself, you know what I'm saying? Might get too excited. But yeah, I believe this is all red. All this is red. Yeah, all this is red. All right. Like I said, I already have the black there, but I'm going to have to do another thing of where I have the black at, because I want that black to be very pronounced. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to really, like, in your face. All right. Let's get back to our gluing process. So we're gonna glue that. Yeah, I need it to pop, especially on the wall. Last thing you want to have is something basic on the wall. You want whatever piece on your wall to be like, oh my gosh. I have this one painting on my wall. It's called Strong. And I remember I had a guest come over, and she was just like, where did you get that painting? She was like, that is just so beautiful, so stunning. I'm like, see, that's why I grabbed it. For that reason alone. Yeah. Bill, you are a godsend. Let me just say that. You should do a kind of like merge splatter, red and black. Ooh, that would have been dope. But I feel like the red splatter and the black should have happened before I started this part. I feel like it's too late. Is it too late? Now, I think this full piece is going to be all just yarn, just so I can really get it out my system. But that is a dope concept. I would do that. Thank you for that. Masterpiece go on the wall. You heard? Top tier with the light. With the light. Okay? What's pretty cool is that I get to name this piece. I don't know what I'm gonna name it yet. Maybe at the end it'll come to me. I have seen some wall art like this up in TJ Maxx, and I was like, it definitely caught my attention. I'm like, wow, that's beautiful. And in my head, I'm like, I wonder if I could do something like that. And now, look at me, exploring. Push it nice and up. Because, like I said, we don't want the back canvas to show. It's amazing how much we can learn when it's shared ideas. Seriously. The way you piggyback and then just come up with amazing stuff is non-comparable. Like when I'm making my art, I enjoy coming live because I love the feedback. And then we get to build a sense of community because next time you sit there and you're doing your crafts and stuff, you'd be like, oh, let me see what Marina's doing. Let me see if she's up to something. Let me create with her. It's that kind of thing that goes far. Community. Hey guys, my fault. I often wrap 10 cans with yarn and glue and hold my pens and pencils. I do it just like you are doing now. Oh, that's cool. All right. My fault. I got a text message and I need to respond to it. My fault. He went to Rob, I just went to Fetty. Yeah. The toothpick was a good move. You want to make sure you keep putting enough glue because, like I said, I know it looks like a lot, but when this joint starts to dry, you're gonna be like, man, I should have OD'd. Verigard yarns for that. Verigard? I never heard of that brand. What is that, acrylic yarn too? Or is it like all types? Let me get all this glue off my hands. So every row is a row of yarn, then a roll of glue. It's been a little minute since I've been on camera. About to come back on camera for a few minutes so y'all can see my beautiful face. What y'all think about that? There you go. For a little while, you know what I mean? Just change up the view. Don't forget to hit the like button, because this is my job and I can use the support. So let's bring this back over. And like I said, you want to just make sure you're pressing that yarn into the glue, because that's what's going to hold it. See, like on the end, it ain't have none. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the live, doll. Okay, Amazon. Did I order something from y'all? Trying to think. Nah, I'm not expecting that from Amazon today. I've been good lately. If you're new here and you want to check out some of the cool things that I be crocheting and making along with waist beads, check out the description box below. I did link the link to my website. So you will find something. Even if you got $5, you want to spend a little $5, get you a little something, you got that. What is that? Oh. I'm sitting here looking at the Amazon man with this big old package like, sir, you must be at the wrong home, because I did not order that. That was not me. My sister loves your videos. Oh, really? Oh, that's so sweet. So your sister said, hey, boo. Bill, I cannot thank you enough for telling me to use a toothpick. It's just the little things that makes your life a lot easier. And this is one of those little things. We're going to fill the rest with glue and keep going back and forth. I feel like I got a better control with the toothpick. So make sure I got enough glue there to hold that last piece down. And so something is... Oh, really? Oh, is it baby this? Oh, I see it. There you go. Thank you guys for letting me know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back in with that black because everything is dry. I'm gonna go over that with the black yarn. Thank you.
Message on your phone from Sue.
Okay. Pop that there. Get your toothpick. I think I'm gonna go live, y'all, over on Facebook because I gotta share some time over there. I know they would love to see what I'm up to. I'm like, Miranda's doing what? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Make sure you're following your girl because, you know, when I leave the live, you're going to lose me. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. We will call that yarn tracing. Hey, call it what you want to call it. Just like that. What's this? We will call that. Yeah, I'm gonna go back over the black pieces with the black yarn with more black yarn because it's getting drowned out by the red. But it's already established, so that's gonna be easy. First of all, I didn't even know I could do this. I would have been doing this a long time ago. I just feel like this project is pretty straightforward when it comes to the shapes. I don't know if I'm ready for like something more complex yet. But the more I do it, the better I'll get. And like at the end, I'm gonna do the whole outline like black. You know what I mean? So, like I said, so it can really pop. I'm sorry, I could hear my teenager. I don't know what she's talking about. Yeah, Mike can hear her. I don't know. But any ratchetness you may or may not hear, I'm sorry. You know, this is real life. Hi, welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. I'm like starting to really get my groove when it comes to this. So I'm kind of working through it faster now. I'm not gonna lie though, this is pretty fun. No, like, I'm glad that I gave this craft a try. Please take a minute to like the live if you're feeling the content. Okay. Press that in. Just like that. You're slaying. Thank you. Oh, why am I thinking it's not connecting? The most detailed part is going to be the bottom. I wonder how it would work if you use a color glues like using red or oh, that would be nice. My only concern with using the color glues is it gonna hold, you know? Because I know usually like the color glues be coming with like glitter and stuff like that, but I don't know what the hold is like. I am a firm believer of dating your supplies, so I would definitely give it a try. But that would be like going into the project, that would be my concern. Like, is it going to hold like how this one holds, like the glue wall? Or is this something that it should be maybe for like an activity or something that's like not so intricate? All right, we are hitting, I think, one more row. This joint look so crazy right now. I am so happy with the progress this far. I'm not gonna lie. They say that this glue is very quick drying, and it is, because this piece is hard at the bottom. Because I had the outline first, and that first piece is dry, dry, dry. Just like that. I'm honestly just amazed on how amazing this is coming out. So for the bottom part, I'm gonna do 1 row gray and then one black. It's gonna be annoying, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do, ooh, this joint looks so crazy. I'm gonna do one more. And then I might have to go in with some of the hardware and do like an overlap. We'll see. Just like that. And that's it, because the rest is going to be black here. So let's cut this piece off. And this is what we have so far. I've seen color glues. Okay. So I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll probably come back in. We'll do some more. Let me put the thing up. We'll do some more and let's see how it goes. I'm happy with it so far. Again, this is what it looks like. First time. Looks pretty good to me. Looks so textured, right? So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And I'm just gonna take a little break and I'll come back on. I'm just gonna throw something in my mouth because I only ate once today. So I'm feeling a little bit hungry. But I'll catch you guys soon. And thank you so much for hanging out with me.